Hello everyone, my name's Sue Larkin and I work for Age UK in Sevenoaks and Tunbridge as a health and wellbeing coordinator. I'm also cardiac, stroke and fall prevention trained. My job is to prevent isolation and loneliness, and before we had this current situation I will be going out into villages helping prevent isolation and loneliness in the rural areas by bringing the older people together and helping them with some exercise to help them with their mobility and their strength. Well, I'm afraid I'm unable to do that at the moment in time, but strength and mobility and muscle is very important to be kept within the older people. It is with everybody, but especially if you're sitting indoors at home, unable to get out and do your normal things. So for mental health and well-being as well as physical, I'm going to be with you each week doing a little bit of health and mobility exercises. So we're going to do a little bit of mobilisation, we're going to do gradually build it up, maybe do a little bit of work, strength work, balance work, and helping you to keep yourself fit and well whilst you're indoors. So only a few rules. One of them is don't hold your breath. The other one is keep smiling and enjoy it. Okay, just do what you can, as much as you can. You can stop, you can start, do as much or as little. You can sit and watch me for entertainment, okay? But just doing your own thing in your own home. All right, so we're going to start off just with a little posture check. So we're just going to check how we are actually sitting. So hopefully we've got a chair, a fairly reasonable hard chair that you can sit in that's supportive, okay? Now our muscles in our back, okay, if we tend to relax and slouch into our comfy chairs. So what I'd like you to do, if you can, is to just sit yourself upright, move yourself body forward, just sit front third of the chair. Okay, now if you find that you are getting slightly tired, back starts to ache, you can have a little pit stop, move yourself back into the chair and just relax. All right, we're going to start, so we're going to just move ourselves forward in the chair and just sitting, legs hip width apart, okay, just sitting there, shoulders relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Good, okay, so we're going to start off with some work with our shoulders. Shoulders, mobilising our shoulders. So we might not have moved our shoulders very much this week, might not have moved them for a while, so we're going to get them shoulders up. So we're going to lift them up, we're going to push them back towards you, together and back down. So we're going to lift them up towards the ears, push the shoulder blades back, down and round. Nice and easy, just a few shoulder blades. So if you find that you suffer with arthritis, mobility problems, joints like to be moved. They don't like to be sitting around. And as hard as that is sometimes, just to do a few now and again, just to loosen it up. And we're going to move them forward. Nice and easy, good. Okay, just lift them forward and down, forward and round. You might hear a little bit of creaking going on. Okay, a little bit of creaking and cracking. That's good. Move it around nice and slowly, good. All right. Okay, so we're going to take it on a bit more. We're going to move down that body, just making sure as our back's still supporting us. We're still sitting upright, and we're going to move it down to the floor. So we're going to go down and forward. We're going to work on our feet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to lift our feet up, just do a little bit of a march, just a small one, just so maybe we're just lifting heel to toe, just lifting the feet up. So ball of the feet on that floor, lifting the heel to toe, just walking through those feet. Okay, nice and easy, just walking through those feet, good. Okay, so we're going to take it up a little bit more to a march if you can. Just marching those feet, sitting upright, good. So you might find you get a bit tired, you might find you get a bit breathless, and if you do, you can have a little stop, have a little rest and start again. So this is getting our circulation going. Okay, so when we're sitting at home indoors in that chair, we're not moving our feet very much, and you find that the blood pools down to the feet, and then you go to stand up and you might feel a bit dizzy. So it's always good to pump those feet, move those feet before you stand up. Now we're going to just get those arms moving a little bit, so give our feet a little rest for the moment. Let's go back to the arms and we're going to have a little swing. Okay, just nice and gradually. Moving arms again can make you quite breathless. So let's keep it nice and steady. Good. Nice and slow. That's it. Nice deep breaths. Don't forget to breathe. That's it. Good. All right, so we're going to do a bit of brain training now. Are we able to put the two together? So what we're going to do is arms and legs together. So you might find you want to move yourself a little bit further forward when you do this. We're going to lift up those feet, nice and steady. And we're going to get those arms going. Now we want the opposite arm to the leg. This is where the brain training comes in, because your brain will probably try and make you do the same side. All right, so we want opposites. So opposite arm to leg. If you're finding it quite difficult, if you're finding it you're making you slightly out of breath, then we just take the arms and just do the legs nice and steady. Okay, if you want to take it down, you can just do a few arms. You can do a bit of arms, some with arms, some without. Good. Everyone feeling okay? Nice deep breaths. Good. All right, so we're going to have a little slow down now. We're going to take it down now. Some of you may have stairs at home, some of you may not have stairs, okay? So if you maybe live in a bungalow, or maybe you're in a flat, you're in an area where you don't really use stairs that much. And so these muscles here do not get worked, so they're lacking strength. And then when you want to get up out of that chair, your legs can't do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen through these muscles here. We're going to strengthen through these legs. So we're going to be lifting that leg up. Now you might want to support your back. So I'm going to ask you to do, move yourself back into the chair, sitting upright, back nice and supported. Good. Now you can, if you want to, get a towel and stick a towel underneath the leg to support on behind the knee if you feel you need to. All right, so what we're going to do is keeping that back nice and straight. We're going to lift the leg up and we're going to stretch that leg out, bring the toes up. Oh, feel that working those muscles. Bring the leg back and bring it back down. Let's try the other side. Lift the leg up, stretch that leg out, bring the toes up. Are you holding your breath? Make sure you breathe. Bring that leg back. Good. So we're going to try that again. So we're going to lift it up, push it out for one, and bring it back. Let's try the other side. Stretch it out. Might hear a bit of creaking and clacking. Going down, lift it up, stretch it out, bring it down. So we've just done 3 on each side. If you find that's enough and you stop and rest, we're going to try a few more. So we're going for 4. Remember, everyone work to their own pace. Lift it up, stretch it out. Good. Are we okay? Stretch it out. 5 and back down. And again, 6. Good. Nice and slowly lift it up, stretch, work those muscles, feel them working. That's it. Other side, lift it up, stretch it out. Good. We're going to try one more. We're going to have a little hold if you can, or keep breathing. Toes up, feel that stretch, feel those muscles working. Bring it down. Other side, stretch it out. Hold it. Cool. Keep breathing. Bring it down. Well done, everyone. That's good. Okay, so we're strengthening that area around the knee and around those thighs, which is important because these are the biggest muscles in your body and they use lots of oxygen, and that's why you can get a bit tired going upstairs and up hills. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now we've strengthened up through those legs, and what I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to try and see if we can do a little bit of work on our balance. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to see if we can get up out of that chair. All right, so those of you that want to stay seated, you can stay sitting in the chair. That's fine, because you can be lifting up on your toes and down. All right, those of you that want to get out, I'm going to show you a technique to get up out of that chair. Okay, it's a way to help you. So when we're sitting in a chair, it can be quite difficult to get out of that seat. It can be quite difficult, and the further back you are sitting in that chair, the harder it is. It's almost like you're doing a workout trying to get out of the seat. So what we're going to do is make it easy for yourself. Move your bottom as far as you can to the front third of the chair, right to the end. Okay, we move your feet back towards you. heels in the ground. Now we're going to push your heels as far as you can into that ground, okay, and then we're going to come up to standing. All right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to push those heels in the ground, heels into the ground, hands on the thighs. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have a little push. So we're going to have a little push. So we're going to lean forward, weight into the heels, push into the heels, and see if your bottom lifts off the seat. So legs back, back into the floor, lean forward, 1, 2, 3, push into the heels, and come back down. Legs into the feet, into the right into the back of the seat there. Okay, hands on the thighs, 1, 2, 3, and push and back. Now if you find that you're not able to get out of that seat, you're finding that maybe you might need a little bit of help with one arm. Okay, if you find that, that's okay. Gradually, as you get stronger, as you strengthen through those legs, you'll find the more you do it, the better you get. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so are we ready? So we're going to go on the count of 3. We're going to bring those feet back. Make sure your bottom's on the end of the seat. Feet right back. Hands onto the thighs with a big push, and see if we can come up standing. So are you ready? So lean forward for 1, heels in the ground and back. Take it back and forward for 2 and back. And for 3, 1 big push, and up we come to standing. Well done, everyone. So I'm going to come back to the back of my seat, my chair. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some work standing up. Okay. So we're going to be working with our heels, lifting our feet off the ground. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go up. I'll stand to the side so you can see me, and we're going to go up onto our toes and back down. So we're just going to rest the hands on the back of the seat, head looking in front. All right, now what I want you to do is focus. So if I find a focus point, legs hip width apart, and you're going to go up onto your toes and back down. Right, now try and keep your head focused in front. You're going up onto the toes and back down. Going up onto your toes and back down. And again, going up, hold it there. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. And back now. Now you'll feel that in your calf muscles, the back of those legs. Feel those calves working. All right, now it's a good balance exercise. We're going to go up onto our toes again. See if you can do it. Resting those fingertips, just resting the fingertips. If you can take one hand off or just rest them, that's okay. But I want you to, if you're feeling unsteady, keep those hands there and back down. Good. Okay, so if you're feeling unsteady when you're standing up, if you're feeling unsteady, bring your legs out wide. Okay, wide legs. So wide legs gives you a firmer balance. So if you're somewhere where you're feeling a bit unsteady, you can bring those legs out wide. When we bring our legs in, it makes us feel more wobbly. Okay, so we can do a balance test. You can bring those legs out, have the chair in front of you, bring your legs out. So you have your chair, legs out wide, hold it there. Eyes looking in front. Okay, can you take the hands away from the chair, the legs out wide? Okay, if that feels all right. Bring the hands back to the chair. All right, then bring the legs together. So legs together. If your legs are together, again, you've got your chair in front of you. Chair, look in front of you. How does that feel? Do you feel secure? All right, good. Okay, so we're going to be moving on, doing more balance work over the next few weeks. All right, I'm going to let you sit back down now, everyone. So have a well-earned rest. Back in your seat, sitting back down in your chair. Okay, so we're sitting back in the seat, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit more work, working on our mobilising our joints and stretching. So we're going to do a little bit of work with strengthening through our wrists as well through the weeks, and I'll be showing you some different exercises that we can do for our wrists. So today we're just going to take them round in a circle. Okay, now again, if you're an arthritis sufferer, you may find the wrists hurt when you first get up in the morning, not mobile. The body hurts, it moves. So after a little bit of movement, so we're just going to circle the wrists around. Okay, and we're going to be doing some working with tea towels and things where we can work with them. So circle them around, bring them up, push them down, bring them up and push them down. Nice and slowly, nice and gently. Good. That's it. Okay, and then stretch out those fingers. So fingers, lots of joints in those fingers. Get them moving around. Stretch them out, bring them in. Stretch them out, bring them in. So we're going to do a finger exercise. So you stretch fingers out, get your small finger to the thumb, keep it straight, bring them to touch and release it back. Next finger and back. Fingers and back, fingers and back. So each one in turn, just bring them together, move them. Remember, joints do like to move, keeping those fingers mobile. That's it, move them around, bring them down. Okay, so you've worked really well today. We're going to just do a last little bit of stretching. All right, so we're just going to ask you to reach up, stretch up a little bit. Let's see if we can bring that arm up. Good. And bring it back, bring it to the shoulder, take it up, can bring it up just to where it'll go and just hold it there just to bring it down. Just do a little bit of stretching in those arms and get those shoulders round. So let's do the other side. So we're going to bring up the arm, we're going to stretch it. Good. Bring it back, take it up, hold it there and bring it round. Okay, that's good. You do a little stretch for that chest to open up that chest. Okay, so you put your hands to the back of the chair, hold the back of the chair, stretch it for a bit like a figurehead on a ship. That's it. Forward, any ship you want. That's it. Eyes looking forward. Stretch out through that chest. Good. Feel that chest stretching, open through the chest and down. Good. Okay, so now we're going to stretch through the back of those legs. So what I'd like you to do is you're going to bring one leg out and put the heel on the ground nice and straight. So the toes are up towards your head and down. Now we're going to put the hands on the thigh, keeping your toes up towards you. Feel the stretch in the back of that leg. Okay, so toes up. Put the toes up towards you, toes up, hold that there. And keep that breathing going. We're going to just gently lean forward, slowly, just where you feel it. And you'll feel it's got the ouch factor, this one. Keeping that leg nice and straight. You'll feel it go all the way up through the, stretches out through that sciatic nerve, all the way up through the back of that leg. It's a really good stretch if you've got sciatica, this one. Keep breathing. And bring it back. Let's try the other leg. So we're going to stretch it out. Bring the toes up, keep that breathing going, nice deep breaths. Lean gently forward and bring it back nice and slowly. Bring it back in, good. Okay, so remember, keep stretching those muscles. If you're getting lots of cramp, okay, just check that you are drinking enough fluids, plenty of water as well, because you do find that you're losing fluid even though you feel that you might not be doing very much. Your body still needs water. It's very important. Okay, last little bit. You've earned yourself a little rest. So let's everyone sit back in the chair and just relax. And you're going to take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. And if you want, you can shut your eyes for a little while. Just relax and all the way out. So try and make the out breath a little bit longer. So as you breathe in for the count of 4 and you breathe out for the count of 6. So remember, exercising those lungs, pushing all that air out to be able to take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe in that calmness, allow it to flow all the way down that body. All the way through the shoulders. Let them arms down, let the arms relax through the fingers. Let the back relax in the chair, down the legs, all the way down till it reaches the soles of the feet, like an energy, calming, soothing energy flows through you. And just allow yourself a bit of peace, and a bit of calm. You can take yourself off somewhere. Everybody has their peaceful, calm place. Maybe it's the beach with the waves on the shore. And just give yourself some time to be here. And breathe that feeling in. Okay. Having to bring you back in the room again now. Well, I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you for being with me today. Thank you for mobilising those joints, moving those arms. We've done a little bit of balance. We've moved those legs and moved those arms. Okay, if you'd like to join me next week, we'll do a little bit more. We'll add a little bit more work in. We'll add a little bit of strength in. And I look forward to seeing you all. Thank you for watching my video. If you need any more help, please go to our website, Age UK. We've got www.ageuk7oaksandtunbridge.org.uk. So you can find more information and tips there. And if you need any more help, please do look us up. Thank you.